Please, deacons, my Lord Deacon of the Dyers and other fraternity deacons, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen. They say you should only speak in public for the same length of time that you can make love in private. So I would like to wind up by saying you know, it was Groucho Marx in Night in Casablanca who famously said, "There ain't no sanity clause." Obviously, he's never been in Linlithgow on the first Tuesday after the second Thursday. Still, these robes do have their advantages. At the end of May, the Provost and Bailies visited Donaldson School and all the local primary schools. And to my certain knowledge, on at least 2 occasions, the Provost was approached by female teachers of indeterminate age who asked if they could give him a stroke. Norman, to his credit, dealt graciously with the requests and then whispered to us, "Thank God it wasn't Hector who was here." This year, the number of installations has surpassed anything I can remember. And indeed, I was told today that as the head of the procession was passing St Ninian's Church, the end of the procession hadn't even left the Star and Garter. On the first Deacon's Night, we had Rotary, the Extinguishers, the Gala Day, Fire Brigade, and Bowling Club. But special mention to the 41 Club, who have this year combined with Donaldson School in building a float. To Round Table for their significant presence not only today, but throughout the civic week and beyond. No! And what can I say about the installation of the Bray Court Deacon, Mrs Laurie, who, having been rattled around the cobblestones at the cross in her wheelchair, according to my Lord Provost, dropped her false teeth into the loving cup. Now, there should now follow a joke about undertakers and false teeth, but somebody pinched it at breakfast. We had 12 deacons installed last Saturday to bring the total to 20 in all. A notable first last Saturday was LAMP, and this is their 25th year. Others included Sorority, Community Council, Lux, Linlithgow Lower, the Young Yuns, Tartan Terrors, Bitches Bairns, the Black Bitch Association, the Tartan Army, who this year again have sponsored a band, and Linlithgow Rose, with thanks as always for their generous support. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to write an omission on the part not only of the Deacon's Court, but of the town, because I am not convinced that my Lord Deacon of the Dyers, Bobby Benny, has received sufficient recognition for the work he has done with the Dyers and more recently the Civic Festival Committee. Some say he was born to it. Some, but not all. The surname Benny being a derivation of an old Scots word meaning leader, champion, upholder. The forename Bobby meaning unlikely. A much-loved child, he wanted for nothing. His first bath toys were an electric lamp and the family's pet piranha. When he was diagnosed with a peanut allergy, he was encouraged to play Russian roulette with a packet of Rebels. He was proudly taken along to his first day at primary school, where he sat beside 2 other kids. "I am Scottish," he said. "I am called Robert because I was born the day before the anniversary of the Battle of Bannockburn." The girl on his right said, "I am English. My name is Eve because I was born the day before Christmas." The boy on his left said, "I am Irish. I was born the day before Ash Wednesday and my name is Pancake." These 3 kids were inseparable throughout school and took their first arithmetic together. Arithmetic test, even. Eve was asked what 3 times 3 was and blurted out 147. Pancake got even more muddled and answered Tuesday. Bobby confidently answered correctly, but when asked to explain how he had worked out the answer, said, "That's easy. 147 minus Tuesday equals 9. On leaving primary school to go to the academy, his final report card described him as a modest child who had much to be modest about. And it was at the academy that Bobby first encountered sex and alcohol. He's just slightly confused about the order. His first girlfriend lasted all of 6 months when he ditched her, saying she had lost the art of conversation, but unfortunately not the power of speech. I must remain silent about the remainder of his conquests until after the watershed, but that just leaves me time to mention an interview that Bobby's wife Val recently gave to Halo magazine. That's like Hello magazine, but for undertakers. In her feature interview, Val described how in all her years of marriage she had never woken up grumpy. She always got up and made his breakfast first. Asked what the most surprising thing about meeting Mr. Wright, she replied, finding out that his first name was Always. Then she recalled the time he took himself off to Paris alone because he wanted to be with someone really special. But when asked to describe his most endearing trait, Val said it had to be sense of humour. I mean, she said you have to laugh if you operate a fleet of cars with RBS as the personalised plates. And then there are his little homilies. Did you know Bobby had little homilies? Val didn't. But I'll share one with you. If a man is tired of Linlithgow, he is tired of life. If a man is tired of Bowness, it's probably 11:30. In all seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby will be sorely missed. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I would ask that you please charge your glasses, and the toast is the Dyers and other fraternities.